solar when it is there and we don't need, because honorable chairs and members, the problem with this intermittent power, they come on a PPA framework called the grid. One other thing which we are doing, honorable members, and which should have been done yesterday, is to deconstrain some of the transmission systems. When we came in, or when I came in, when I came in, we found, for example, let me use one, Takwel, Otum, Kitale network or line, not having capacity to transmit generation from Takwel. Because when we developed Selenkei, Sedet, and Alton, the solar power plants in the west of Rift, the transmission line capacity was not upgraded. And for the last 4 years, we are not transmitting, or we are not utilizing Takwel, which comes to the grid at 3 cents, 4 cents, because the transmission line is not able to carry both the solar from Alton, Selenkei, and Sedet, and carry the Takwel because of the order of merit of despite take or pay. So what do? We carry the expensive power from solar, which is intermittent and not good for the grid, and the hydro is sitting idle because we did not put some investment of 300 million to complete the capacity of the line to evacuate that power. That is currently going on. We'll finish in a few, maybe another 2 months. Similarly for Narok, Bomet, where the network to Olkaria has been built, the network from Bomet has been built all the way to Migori to support the tea factories in Bomet, Kericho, all the way to Awendo. And so we've got load shedding in Awendo, in Bomet, and Kericho in the evening. We don't have enough voltages. We are using Moroni 73 shillings power plant to support the voltages because we have not built Narok Bomet to allow the Olkaria power to go all the way to Awendo. So again, we are currently having sourcing a contractor. We've got funding, and we'll get most of that cheap geothermal power to go all the way down to Migori County and service that western part of the country. And these are network issues that should have really been addressed in terms of getting the grid more stable and being able to offtake or to carry the kind of load, the kind of power that we need in those regions in terms of managing demand and supply for the country. Honorable members, we are conscious. We are really working on the 2 areas in petroleum and energy, in the grid capacity, in generation, confirming and assuring ourselves that even as we go forward to generate new power, we should go to what you would call auction for licenses so that they compete on prices of licenses as opposed to coming and negotiating privately in my office or in another office to generate power when they can be, the auction process can be done in the open and the best price IPP can take that license and generate power for us. Unfortunately, members, I must also say, power is not a quick fix. When we plan power today for the next 5 years, what we're doing is not for tomorrow. And so unless we do what we must do today, we'll have problems in 27, 28, 2029. So the challenges we are seeing today are the challenges of the yesteryears because of, and as we speak, you remember we had this moratorium. We don't have much power plants being built today, and as I talk to load shedding, what power plants are almost reaching completion to support us tomorrow, 25, 26, 27. Those are the challenges we are crumbling with, but I want to assure our honorable members that we are on top of it, and we'll ensure that we do not get into where the region is because of not planning. And so the leaders of both houses, when we removed the moratorium that was placed by the executive sometimes back, Parliament put another moratorium. We need to remove that moratorium so that we can make sure that the power plants who are ready to dispatch or the licenses that needs to be signed can be signed so that we do not have challenges in 26, 27, and 28 where we could fall into where the region is today, load shedding 10, 12, 13, 14 hours a day. Honorable members, I submit. Thank you.
As we propose that we listen to your colleagues, I think that's okay, honorable colleagues, whether we listen to the presentations before we make comments or interventions. Yeah? So